What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today I have something really cool planned. We're going to be getting a whole bunch of mollies and platies for this pond that is right behind me. I know a lot of you probably do not like the pond videos that much, but I promise you guys are going to like this one because we're going to be getting a ton of small fish. I don't know how many exactly, however many will occupy this little pond down here. What's up, Whiskey? How you doing? But let's go to the pet store right now and go see what they have. Before we go, I forgot to mention we do still have the goldfish inside of this pond. And then I know I sound like I have a lisp. I have a retainer now. We still have the two big goldfish inside of here. The one calico one is actually growing so much. He's probably around 7 inches now. And he's huge with a big long tail too. And then the other orange one has the long tail also. I just made it back to the pet store over here. We're gonna get 20 platies that are inside this one right here, and then we're gonna get 12 of the gold dust mollies that are down here. The orange ones right here, you can see them down there. That's the best colored looking one right there that you can see. And I'm still gonna come back later this week and get a whole bunch of these guys that are in here. These are the males over here, and then the females are over on this side. You can see them, they're cruising around. They're really, really cool. Look at them. Bright tails and everything. We got some big goldfish over here too. Big wide ones. As you can see, we got a ton of new fish. Some of these guys actually are pregnant inside of here. Well, not guys, obviously, girls, since they are pregnant. Really, really cool. We got full orange ones and a few different colored ones in here, but mostly orange with some black spots on them. And I think there's one platy inside of there. We're gonna set this guy over here. And this one, a whole bunch more orange ones and some platies with some bright orange over here. Look at that, white and orange with some spots. So as you can see, most of our mollies and platies that we got today, most of the mollies and platies that we got today are orange, black. We got some bright colored ones over here with some dots and everything. And we also got some food for these ones. What are you doing down there, buddy? You're freaking out. Guinea pig. But then we got a big tropical flake thing from API, and this has optimal protein and causes less ammonia inside of the pond, which doesn't really matter because it's a pond. There's new water inside all the time, and these birds right here are always the ones that bother me inside of here. Let's pay for all of this, see how much it costs, bring it home, acclimate all of these fish right here for the pond, and then we're gonna set them inside of the pond. All right, so we got 32 fish in total, and then also the flakes, and it came out to $82. I'm sorry for probably the blurriness right there, but it came out to $82.25, which isn't too bad for all of these 32 fish, which are decently expensive, some of them more than $3, I think. But let's go head back to the house right now, set all of these guys into the pond to acclimate, and then put them in. We made it back home with all of our fish alive and good. And the lady actually told me before I left that some of the fish inside of this bag, inside of the bags that are in there, the mollies, platies, whatever, there's mollies and there's platies that are both pregnant inside of this bag here. So that means once I put them in here after a few days, there should be a little bit of babies running around that we probably will not be able to see for probably 2 to 3 weeks once they grow a little bit in size. And then once I can see them, I will most definitely come back out here and show you all of the little babies that are inside of the pond. And hopefully the goldfish or the mosquito fish don't really mess with the babies. I'm gonna take out the bluegill that I put in here the other day from the aquarium fish video that I caught all the fish from the canal and brought them back to my house. So let's put these guys inside the pond, let them acclimate. In the meantime, I'm gonna catch the bluegill out and put them inside of the mini 200-gallon pond that is over there. All right, so let's grab 2 bags at once. Oh, I think one of the bags just popped. Oh wait, never mind. That was this thing just hitting the ground. But here are 2 of the bags right here. Put them inside of the pond. We're gonna let those guys acclimate for probably 15 to 20 minutes. We got another one right here. You can see them already like trying to swim out and stuff. You see all the ripples inside the bag and them jumping. 32 of these guys in total. 32 mollies and platies. I think there's 20 platies and 12 mollies. It says that on the bag right here. Yeah, 20 platies, 12 mollies. All right, I will see you guys in about 15 minutes. All right, you all, so what I just got done was taking the thumbnail, but what I really just got done was acclimating all of these fish right here. What I'm gonna be doing right now is grabbing this big net right here. I'm gonna set it over the top of the bucket, and I'm gonna pour every single one of the mollies and platies inside of this net, and then we're gonna put them inside the pond, and you guys are gonna get a really, really cool view of all of these fish going inside the pond. It's gonna be like when you get a whole bunch of tadpoles and then put them inside of a pond and let them go, and they just go free out and spread all around the whole entire pond. But let's get to it. Let me stop blabbering right now. I'm gonna put these on the ground and then put the net on top of the bucket like that. And I'm just gonna do a time lapse of this really quick so you're not gonna hear me talking the whole time. And there we go. Here is 32 mollies and platies. Look at that. Tons and tons of fish right there. I cannot wait to have these fish producing inside of my pond. It's gonna be really, really cool once I start seeing all the little babies going around the pond, which now I took out the bluegill like I said I was gonna do. It actually took me a very long time. He was hiding behind a rock and I had to go inside of the pond, take off a few rocks, maneuver my way into where he was, and then net him out and put him inside of the other pond. But now it is finally time to put these fish inside the pond. And I apologize for in advance. I just looked at the footage and noticed that my face was really close to the camera. 32 mollies and platies just put into the pond. Let me give you guys a really cool view right now. You can see them cruising around back there. There's still some up here around the goldfish. Those goldfish are getting huge. We have one right there. That's a platy. Another platy over there. And a whole bunch of mollies. There's a molly right there too. And look at schooling up right here. I cannot wait to see all of the babies just cruising around, and even having them up here in the corners, just little tiny, almost look like mosquito fish because they still don't have their colors when they're really small. This is gonna be amazing, having a whole bunch of colorful fish in here. I've never really had a lot of them in here, and when I did, they all got eaten, and I believe by Jesus lizards. And all the people that heard me, yes, I said all of the fish that I had in here before got eaten by Jesus lizards. They were not mollies and platies. Mollies and platies are a lot faster than small little guppies that were in here before, and that's why I didn't want to put them back in here. And that's another reason why I'm going to be building my 75 or my 160 gallon or 180 gallon into a guppy tank so they can breathe. Make sure if you want to see updates and other things like that, maybe even videos of my fish eating that you only occasionally see on my YouTube channel, make sure to go follow my socials. They will be right here. And yes, I do have a Twitter. I made it a long time ago and I never really used it, and I just remembered about it. So I do have a Twitter if you guys want to go follow me on Twitter. Make one, or just go and follow me because I literally have 38 followers or something like that on there. But I'm gonna let these fish sit inside the pond for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back out here and film a little bit more. I'm gonna try to show you guys some of them eating, and that should be really cool because if you let them sit in here for 30 minutes, they should be ready enough to eat. Right now, as it is, they already look like they want to eat. Here we go, brand new thing of flakes. Let's toss them in. We'll put some over here, put some over there. Come on. We got one eating back up over here. You can see him going crazy. Now, it's just time until the other ones start coming up. There's actually another one coming up right now. You can see them right there. They're going crazy over there right now. Look at them all busting on top, eating all the flakes. Another good reason why all these fish are perfect for this pond, there's so many tiny little caves that they can lay their little tiny babies in, and then the fish won't be able to go and find them all the time. They will have a better chance of surviving in here, because if you look around, there's so many different spots inside of the rocks, the creases of the rocks, inside of the big rock. They can even lay their little babies inside of my lily pad down there. Even in that plant over there, behind the big rock back over there, where there's actually one right now. He's just sitting there, and he might jump back across, but it is just so perfect inside of this mini pond right here for all of these fish to cooperate, breed, and just grow up basically and live their nice lives in here. There's not too many in here where it would be too crowded, and I'm glad they're not too small like the guppies were, where they got eaten by the lizard or whatever they got eaten by, because they were all gone in 2 days, just like that, a flash, and they were all gone. But that is where I'm going to end off today's video. I want to thank every single last one of you for watching this video, and if you have not already subscribed, go down below, make sure you hit the subscribe button, put your post notifications on, so you will get notified every single time I post my videos. And if you are the first 10 people that comment, you will 100% get a response. And also, throughout the whole entire comment section, I do respond to a whole bunch of different people and say some nice things, and you will get a response. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.